Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What's the most overpriced thing you've seen? Literally any pair of dumbbells during the COVID lockdown. Edit, wow, this blew up. Thank you for the awards. Edit #2, I ended up buying fitness bands and was fine with it. Damn, I was just thinking of buying some. Buy wooden block or stump, or any other material, weighing approximately what you're looking for, attach handle, lift. Asterisk could even just use a bucket and fill it with water. Could make convenient shapes from concrete, etc. I saw a small thing of Lysol wipes being sold for $22 in a store last week. Smells like price gouging. Report that shit, my friend. Google where to report price gouging in your state/area and fill it out. BRB off to report my drug dealer. There was that novelty app a while ago that was just a red gem. App Store made him delete it. But he was always upfront what it was. I Am Rich was priced at the max expense for an app then, $999.99. Back in high school, that app was the very first thing anyone would install after jailbreaking their iPhone. Interesting. I didn't know anything about the app and looked it up. They said it was only on the App Store for a day. On Google Play, an app like that went free for one day and I installed it just for shits and giggles. Still have it. I'd be very suspicious of such an app. An app whose purpose is bragging rights for being rich placed for free stinks of second intentions like spy/malware/data harvest/mining, etc. I wouldn't touch it. Printer ink. I had a friend in college who would buy a new $20 printer every time the ink ran out. BC it was cheaper than buying ink. Where is he getting $20 printers? A few years back Nordstrom was selling a rock in a leather pouch for $85. Emma Marcus used to put out the most hilarious Christmas gift catalog. One year they offered his and hers Learjets. No kidding. Just about anything in that catalog was wildly overpriced. More recently, they offered in their Christmas book, as a potential gift, a Boeing business jet for the wonderfully affordable price of north of $35 million. Edit, correct the jet price wording. Is $35 million for a business jet overpriced though? I have absolutely no idea what they normally cost, but I probably would have guessed more than $35 million. That $6 asparagus water Whole Foods sold a couple years ago, it was a 16-ounce bottle of water with 3 stalks of asparagus. Also, everything from goop. One of my favorite John Oliver sketches. https://www.youtube.com. That's how I learned about the asparagus water. I don't think I have ever actually set a foot into a Whole Foods store. There's a $50,000 HDMI cable on Amazon. I once read a review of an audiophile grade Ethernet cable. This guy actually claimed changing the Ethernet cable from his router to his PC made his music sound better. Ha 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 ha. One of the funnier things I read regarding audiophile nonsense. Bread in Minecraft. That would be 64 emeralds. Heal zombie villagers. They'll give a permanent discount of 1 item for whatever they're selling. I saw an external zip disk reader in the clearance bin of Walmart for 10% off its original price in 2011. So it was going for $180 and had parallel ports in 2011. Walmart is weird with prices on stuff like that. I wanna say it was 2 years ago I saw a whole shelf of unopened copies of the game Legendary for PC. They were on sale for $49.99. I had bought it the month prior as part of a bundle with 9 other games in it that cost me $5. We still have a PS2 memory card 2-pack that is still labeled at $20. I doubt it even is on inventory, it's just some legendary item we've had on hand for decades. We also have a copy of the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs Wii game for $49.95. For a while Walmart was selling copies of MAG at full price, even though it was online only and the servers had been shut down for a year at that point. TP on offer up back in March. Have you checked the prices of Clorox wipes on Amazon? A 3-pack can go for $200. I stock wipes and the shelf is always sold out. I can put out 200 of them and by the time I finish the rest of the cart it's empty again. In a downtown consignment shop, an oil painting of sheep grazing in a meadow had a price tag of $18,700. It was by a newly recognized artist. When asked why it was priced so high, the shopkeeper said, because someone will like it and buy it. My high school art teacher told me your piece is worthless until you have a buyer. Same idea. That's the feeling I get when watching Storage Wars. Bubba bought a unit for $2,000. He found petrified rat shit worth $500, a broken table leg from a generic IKEA table worth $1,200 and 2 strings from what he assumes is a guitar worth $600. Bubba made a nice profit of $300. All I can think is, who the fuck is going to buy that junk for the prices they think it's worth? Had a client who ran an antique store in their retirement, and they said that if something didn't sell for 2 to 3 months, they'd go and raise the price by 50 to 100% and it would generally sell. Sometimes I carve wooden spoons for fun, and sometimes I like to sell them. When I was selling them for an entry-level price, I couldn't sell one. Doubling the price got me 4 orders in under a week. A lot of art is overpriced for that exact reason. It is worth exactly the amount someone is willing to pay for it. It can be ugly as sin, but if it catches the eye of someone with more money than sense, it will sell for millions. Celebrity line of products. Companies hike the prices of products by hundreds of dollars just because the name of a celebrity was on it. Gwyneth Paltrow wants to know your location. I'm here, Gwyneth, come get a dick candle. I remember when I first got my Nintendo Switch, I went to Walmart to get a new micro SD card for it. Now I looked up the price on their website beforehand, $35, so I knew what I was looking for. Asked a dude in the tech dept where the SD cards are, cause I want a bigger one for my Switch. He brought me over to the game aisle and showed me the same sized card, same brand I looked up online, but for $45. I WTF'd at this a bit, so I made my way over to the camera aisle and found the same exact SD card for $35. The difference. The $45 card had bottle branding on the package. That's it, not even on the card itself, just a picture of Link on the cardboard. That was like 3 years ago and I'm still angry. I know it's not the same, but I need cuttlebone for my birds. I never buy it at the bird section, because double the size are half the price at the reptile section. Often better quality, too. There used to be a nerdy collector's store nearby, and when I was about 10-20 years ago. PFFF, I used to love it in there. Even if not buying anything, I was stunned by the individual Pokémon cards that they had in the glass cabinet, with their rarity emphasized by their ridiculous prices. There was one that always caught my eye. The Ancient Mew card. With baffling illegible text, the whole card being shiny and it being Mew, this was amazing. The £150 price tag showed that this thing was so special. They had it displayed in its own, velvet-lined box. Me and a couple of friends dreamt of owning that thing one day. For reference, the Charizard was £15. It turned out that it was only a promotional card for Pokémon the Movie 2000. I bought one due to sheer nostalgia on eBay a few years ago, still in its packet, for £4. Talk about achieving your childhood dreams. I remember seeing a basic scientific calculator for like $300. The T-84, which is the standard for most high school math classes, still goes for $100 even though it's been out many years, and has seen no innovation. I got an 84 when it first came out in the early 2000s. It is literally the same price now and has barely been upgraded in nearly 20 years. That thing should be graphing in 3D, wirelessly connecting to other calculators to share data sets, etc. And be lightning fast, but nope. Still the same old Windows 95 era technology. Bottle service at bars is fucky stupid. I'll just go to a corner liquor store and buy the $4,000 bottle for like $40. Bottle service seems great when I'm blacked out and my friend orders it when he Venmo requests me the next day. It does not seem great. Error 404, friend not found. You're not paying for the liquor, you're paying for the location to drink it. Not worth it to me either, but to many people it is. Well, was. Thinking that COVID had all but killed the club scene for the next few years. Bingo. I've done it, just for the ease of it and get to hang out with my friends instead of getting bumped into in the mosh pit by the bar. Especially with you go with a quite a few people, everyone chips in a little and you almost have a home base for the night where everyone gets to get space and talk to each other. Diamonds. If there's any doubt on diamonds not really having any value, just look at the resale price. You won't get shit compared to what you initially paid for it. At first I thought diamonds were in the same league as gold, as in actual rare earth stuff. Turns out it is just a great case study of controlling supply and advertising to make the big bucks. De Beers. Diamond is essentially pencil lead, really graphite /carbon, crushed at very high temperatures and pressures. It's an insanely common substance on the planet, by far one of the most common. Edit. To clarify, I am talking about carbon being one of the most common substances on the planet, not the specific configuration of carbon that is in diamonds.